Hi, this is Galila. I'm going to give you a quick start guide on the Spot On Stage Manager. First off, the Stage Manager takes the place of a stage marker, so you don't want to have a stage marker rezzed when you are rezzing and using your stage marker. Your Stage Manager. It will tell your movers where to go. It plays very nicely with your movers. So, the quick start guide. Here we go. First you want to rezz the Rezzer. That is this little stand right here. And you'll notice on the back you have a little white circle. This is to personalize it. So what you're going to do is go into the contents, edit it and go into the contents and find a picture and drop it into the contents and it will show on the back. So there you are. You can also change the color in there by going into the contents. You have a note card inside it and you have stage locations note card, and up in the top here is where you can personalize it. You can change the color. You can also change the channel of it. The default channel is 99. You can say who can rezz your sets. Either you can put group or you can put a person's name, and you can find those configurations inside another note card in your folder. And these are your different examples. All you would do is put if I wanted an user, say I wanted rug, I could just put that over here in the top, and then that would allow rug to be able to rezz my sets. So on the second part of this card is the put your stage coordinates here. So what we're going to do is go around to the stages where we dance, and we're going to mark the stage. Marking the stage is telling it where the center of the stage is. I already have the mark here, but I'm going to delete that so we can show you how to do it. And these are just two examples that are in the note card. You can delete those if you want. So let's close that and save it. Anytime that you make changes to that part where you want to add a user or a group access to rezz your sets, you would want to do a reset on it by clicking it, left clicking it, and choosing reset. And then down in chat you will get right now I'm getting a warning because it does not know this stage. So let's fix that. I'm going to take the position marker, which is this thing right here, and place it in the center of my stage. Now where the center of the stage is where you want the center of your set to be that's going to fit on that stage. So what I'm going to do is get the exact center of this floor by editing link parts. I'm going to select the floor, copy the position, click that, paste the position. Of course it goes down to the center, so what I'm going to do is bring it up a little bit so that's there. Now the center of the floor is chosen. I'm going to left click the position marker and see that down in chat it gives you two lines. The second line starts with stage and a lot of numbers. That's a generic name that it's given it to identify this stage. We can change that. So I'm going to go back into the stage Rezzer, into the stage locations note card, and paste that in there. Now I'm going to highlight the first part where it's stage and all that, all those numbers, and I'm going to name it platform, because this is the platform where I build. So now I can pick up that stage marker. I don't need that anymore until I mark another stage. and of course I'm not going to dance here on my build platform, I would take that to the venue where I am going to dance and do the same exact thing. Mark it and put it in there. So watch what happens now. I'm going to pick up the stage Rezzer, and I want to show you what happens when you res it backstage. Say that I'm at my venue and I come and I put this out backstage. Down in chat you're going to see configuring for, and there's the name. It's going to tell you exactly. So if I pick this up and went over to LGC and dropped it, it's going to say, as long as the coordinates were in there, it's going to say configuring for LGC. So it actually knows where you are. If you have more than one stage on a sim, that's fine. They need to be, not exactly on top of each other or next to each, really close to each other, but a little distance away. You would just want to make sure that they have unique names, so the names were not called the same thing inside your Rezzer. Okay, so step 2 is building your set. So I have a simple set here built just to show you the pieces, and then packing for it to go to your venue. So in each one of these pieces you have to make sure that nothing has the name object. The Rezzer will not take it. Actually, the script will not even stay in it if it says object. And be very careful that you don't have any no copy items in there. The script should not take it, but we cannot guarantee no copy items will not be lost if by any chance it may take it, but it should not. Alright, so since the Rezzer acts also as a stage marker, you want to make sure that you get your note card for your movers while the Rezzer is out, and it doesn't matter where it's sitting. So right now I just moved it over here so I can see it better. So now I'm going to left click the ring and say get note card, and in local chat the coordinates pop up. I'm going to copy that and then open the movement card in the mover and paste that in there, and notice that it gives the position and rotation offset like the stage marker does. So this is the same thing. Alright, so now I'm going to put the script in each one of the objects and then pick them up and put them in the Rezzer. Inside your folder you have a script called the Spot On Stage Manager object script. Just edit each item, open the Content tab, and drop the script in. So you want to link as many as you can together, as many pieces together as you can, just so it's less objects and it's neater like that. And you also put a script inside your mover. You don't need the designer ring and the waypoints anymore. They're not going with you. So now I have the script in everything, and now it's time to left click the stage manager, the Rezzer, and say get note card. It's going to give me the coordinates of all of the pieces that I have a script in. So I pop up chat, take copy, and inside I have placed a previously opened and saved note card that I called test set. That's this set here, and I kept the name short because I want the name to show up on the menu button. So keep it, I think it's 11 characters or less. So now that I have the coordinates inside the Rezzer, so if you had another set, you would want to do the same thing and then give it a different note card in the Rezzer and a different name so it shows up on a different button. So okay, so now what I want to do is pick all of these pieces up. I'm going to take them all. You may want to do it one at a time if you have a lot more pieces than this. I'm going to edit my Rezzer, and inside I'm going to drag each one of the items I just picked up one at a time. So there are all my pieces. Now I could pick this up and take it to another venue, and if I have the stage coordinates in there, I could just plop it down backstage and it would know the stage that I'm at. So let me just get off the stage, and so here we are. Say we're at the venue that we're going to do the show. I'm going to left click my stage Rezzer and say Rezzer set. Here's my test set on my menu button, and notice that Stage Manager jumps to the center of the stage and it goes invisible so nobody sees it. It places all of the pieces, put the mover where it's supposed to go in the proper coordinate, and the bottom of it is lit up so you know that your stage set is rezzed. So if you had a bunch of these backstage and in the order of the show perhaps, and you will always know whose set is on the stage by the lit ring at the bottom. Plus, if everybody has their pictures in there, you know who is out there. So now when I'm done, I click the Rezzer and say clear stage, sorry, and everything goes away. Now I pick it up and take it. So that's it. Please read the website, the full directions on the website, and if you have any problems, please contact myself or Rug Halbert. Thank you. Bye.